That's a little crazy.
Let's talk about Group A here real fast as well. Lots of strong teams on this side as well. Dignitas has been consistently the #2 in Europe here. Carmen Core in this bracket as well.
Yeah, we talk about maybe the easiest quadrant out of I think that bottom left you're looking at, Dignitas, Rock, Wildcard, and Furia. Just because Furia has been underperforming a touch, obviously Wildcard hasn't had the best season.
This is 23% of the chat. It's going to be a great day of Rocket League. Get up and get loud, folks. It's going to be a good one. I'm excited about it. Let's get into it. The second day of the Rocket League World Championship for 2025 starts right now. Dignitas taking on Rock Esports. #3 of MENA versus #2 of EU. MENA rallying and showing the world just how good they are. Here's another opportunity to show them again, folks. Let's play some Rocket League.
Met by apparently Jack. Back and forth the squads go here. This Rock squad only conceded 5 goals yesterday in the play-in, but they've conceded one here in the first minute. It's Jorius getting it started for Dignitas.
Abdullah, the touch just gets away from Stizzy right on top of it. Great read of the play. Gets it off the back.
Ready to go. Ghazi again trying to go to work. They're going to have to rely on a lot more than Ghazi to create everything as Stizzy got the demo, and apparently Jack doubles the scoreline for Dig.
Back to back here. Great demo from Jack though to set himself up, able to just clean
90
the
seconds
runway.
now, and Dignitas with more slow, methodical possession, keeping Rock at bay. They're all pinned deep in their own territory. Another shot coming through from Jack, and they've just worn down Rock Esports to the tune of 3 goals.
Yeah, worn down is exactly the right sentiment there, too. Ghazi picks up the save, but it just gets sent straight to Jack.
Get a little more creative. It was their 50 game yesterday, not just the fact that they won so many of them, but that they controlled so many of their challenges. They're able to read and react so quickly, but not this time. Apparently Jack, first on the scene, give him a 4th goal here in this series.
Oh, but look at the pass from Jorius. What a pinch! And then Jack
more
right
possession out of Dignitas. So they'll try to wear down Rock again. Stizzy got it in a scoring spot for the moment. There's Jack again, and it's saved. No, it's a cross. Apparently Jack strikes again.
I mean, but look at Stizzy. He's just having fun there. The way he's able to move around the ball. Somebody brings the ball from your own.
To deny any follow-up.
I mean, as comfortable as Dignitas look right now, they could have given that one up. I mean, everybody looks really solid on the ball. Oh, but they let that one get through. What a play. Ghazi to Twiz back to Ghazi. I like this as well, just reading where Twiz is. Beautiful work.
Rock's gonna try to work quickly. This is their specialty. Ghazi couldn't stay with it. Jory is now trying to play away from Abdullah, and he will. Going right at Twiz, right at Ghazi. Forced it through, and it's 3-1.
Big man Jorius, look at this. Great initial flip, gets a touch, gets the other flip and says, hello, dunk right in your net. Hey, trying to get that sustained pressure. Is this where it starts? I mean, Jack, this ball's going to be pretty far away from him, so Twiz gets a chance for a solo, but that first touch, he had to use so much boost to catch up to the ball. The shot, though, from Abdullah, it's good! Top left corner, and we got a goal here from Rock. They take the lead.
Rock's leading scorer from the LCQ and from the play-ins. Finally gets on the board at midfield, and you wonder if Rock can continue to replicate that success. They lived off of winning the midfield game, but what a pass to Stizzy! Under the bar! Apparently Jack with his first helper.
Great read here from Jack, knowing that he can turn and just bang this towards mid. You can see Rock all kind of sitting on that right side of the field.
It's Stizzy controlling, Abdullah waiting, and apparently Jack coming in to swat that ball away. Only as far as Abdullah. Now Jory is after one demo by Jack. Twiz in a real awkward spot, just hands it off to Jorius, and the pressure too much for Rock again.
Yeah, Twiz trying to see if he can catch that and send it more towards the right side of his field. The time's against them. They gotta get going here, otherwise Dignitas have the series in their hands.
Somewhere First Killer's letting out a sigh of relief. All right, it's not just me. Jorius wins this one cleanly, adds another, and that's going to be the dagger here in Game 3.
I mean, this is just what happens when you give him a little bit. Jorius now, big goal here. Probably the one that could cement it at this point. 27.
But not close enough. Apparently Jack, how fitting. He's on the ball at the end with his 5 goals. Jorius sits on 99 assists for his career. They might not add one more here. Doesn't matter if they do. Dignitas are through along the top, and Rocky Sports 1 foot out of the bracket.
Let's stop talking. Let's let them play. That's why you're all here to watch. Let's get into the game, folks. NA versus EU. Both teams with a lot to prove and a fantastic opportunity to prove it. Ultimate versus GK to continue the World Championship. Lyon, France.
In the last 2 events, granted they did make the Raleigh Major while GK did not. So, Chronic taking this one. First Killer actually gets the first demo, and Chronic will strike first here. The GK feel a little bit of pressure to start 17 seconds in. A nice demo, and Joyo trying to make up for it, but nothing he could do for it. That made it the whole way to the Grand Finals.
First Killer. All eyes on First Killer. We know what he can do, lighting up a scoreboard. Now has a shot opportunity, and on cue, Jorby.
Absolute dot from First Killer. 70 kilometers per hour, but that's because it came off of a GK car. I don't know what the exit velocity was, but it was
This is a dangerous situation for GK, but Archie comes in to boom it right on target, and that relieves a lot of pressure and allows GK to get some boost in position.
Done it. Joyo actually found no canisters. He's been on the small pads, and Chronic will find the seam through the defense. Ultimates finally break through.
And LJ going up high. The flip reset pass over the defense, and Chronic barely
Flips out to the
tips
side.
that.
First Killer got a piece of it. Didn't get credited. No shot actually materialized, but Archie's got control. Joyo boosts out, and he's boostless. Oli's lost it completely, and Ultimates find an easy goal.
On this game, this series starting to get a little bit out of reach for GK. See Oli thinking maybe LJ was going to switch that up, go for a flip reset,
saying,
but no.
please, corner boost, come up, where are you? It finally does, and First Killer takes it.
That's the tilter right there. As soon as you leave, First Killer might have a little bit of space here. He's just going to score for free. He had a headhunter downfield for him, and Ultimates keep on rolling.
And putting that boost to work. First Killer up, over, down. You see the bump attempt as well
It's
on
just better if I
Oli.
don't hit it right back into Ultimates. They lose this 50. Maybe they finally can score here. Quick pass, 1, 2, 3, double tap, but no boost means no power. Not off the nose. First Killer gets bumped, tries to recover, still trying to flip around. Goal for Joyo.
Oh, that was a wild one. That's the first goal they scored. LJ needed to let that ball go into the corner. He was trying to streak into the play and help, but ended up making matters a little bit worse.
But nobody was ready for it. Chronic actually wins the touch completely. LJ was in the area, but tried to be patient. First Killer back to LJ, coming off the wall to First Killer. Back pass, the shot. Wow, Ultimates, what a passing play.
This passing play was astronomical. Look at the LJ back to First Killer. First Killer doesn't miss a beat on that pass. And then the shot from Chronic to finish it off. That was height. Gonna comment on how fast LJ's been on the 50s, but even on that play, LJ is a step ahead. The GK needs to pick up the pace to match LJ, otherwise it's going to be over. And Jorby with this play, LJ to First Killer, it just might be.
That was smooth as butter. Look at this flick pass from LJ. Gets control, easy flick over the first defender, and First Killer has full
So
swing.
fast.
Absolutely.
Getting those beautiful passes. Chronic's been putting away the shots that he's had to. You know, this is all around a scary looking Ultimates team.
GK, the time is out. You might be able to get a goal for the road, but your time at this stage of the group stage, you will fall to the Ultimates.
Now, game number 1 has to go down. Carmine Corp versus Virtus Pro, the first series of the group stage.
I am incredibly excited to get started with the Rocket League here on the Ultimate stream.
Knock Carmine Corp to the lowers. Atto is up, has the ball all to himself. And Sphinx races for Tira, and Sphinx gets a touch on that ball, and that is something that we're seeing an awful lot. Plenty of mid-air 50-50s, but one 50-50 is too much there. Atto bundles it home.
I did see the vision there. You know he wanted to try and carry it into the post. Unfortunately, just not enough connection
To do so, a demo comes in from Vatira, which make it even more difficult. Does Atto have this one all to himself? Not quite, because yet again, Virtus.pro are back there. They're defending well, Virtus.pro. It's the transition that they're so far missing, but that demo does change it, and they do open KC up.
They came in with a plan and they executed it well. Also, just the control from Catalysm to take that 50, but you gotta commend realistically. When you are playing a team like KC, those demos are crucial, but so are the kickoffs.
Oh, come on!
It was so short-lived.
Give us 10 seconds to enjoy Virtus.pro being equal to Karmine Corp. No, we should be praising Karmine Corp.
Well, until now, Sphinx reset over 1. He's got to get past Raleigh. That touch there is going to send it back with KC.
Yeah, nice try there from Sphinx, who continues to mechanically be the catalyst here for Virtus.pro, but Atto doesn't need mechs there. He just punches it in for 3-1 KC.
This is what I was talking about right now, that third man. It's just a little bit awkward. Granted, Catalysm having
skills are high there for Karmine Corp. They can just wait, ease this one away. Virtus.pro is looking like they will go a game down at the start. And that should be that. So Virtus.pro, they showed moments, and what a finish that is from Atto. How'd he get that angle?
He's just him.
Yeah, I guess in that instance he was. Look at this, dancing forwards, and then somehow forcing that one in around the corner. It's early pressure here for Virtus.pro. Now, I just want to see them, try and keep the ball in the blue half for a little while. Easier said than done, of course, but if they can do that, that's another small victory, another minor victory.
Oh. Almost. But almost isn't enough.
Dunked there from Atto. It's actually a really nice finish as well.
It's actually a really good dunk. To just stop KC at or just past that midline there. It's more so on that second man to come up, and unfortunately KC's going to do it to him on the backboard, down and in. The double tap from Matao to transition KC out.
Yeah, I mean, Catalysm's touch was a little bit heavy, but my goodness, has he been punished there? It was a pass from Drali.
Progress with each game going on. Of course, coming down from the scoreline in game 1 down to a 3-0 in game 2 is a big jump. But this is only a best of 5, and if Matao is going to be dunking you, I'm sorry, respectfully. It's not looking good. I need them to lock it.
Yeah, Sosa was a little bit awkward there. He knew that Atto had the 50-50 on him.
Manages to keep Virtus.pro in this.
Sphinx has a couple of touches here. It's only one goal in it as Drali lets that one roll and puts it forwards. There's a big demo there, but Catalysm's 50-50 game is too strong. They have broken through. Ingenuity at its finest.
I bet KC were not expecting that team bump to go their way. Look at them. He hits it into Sphinx, but in like the most unexpected way.
To force a goal from nothing, because we know that all 3 KC players do. Once we go on target, Catalysm saves. Virtus.pro have to get out here of their own half. A little bit stuck back in Vatira. Oh, there was a bump that opened things up for him, and Drali puts it away. And all that work from Virtus.pro undone by a huge launch out of goal. It was Atto as well. It's always Atto. It's always Atto.
Now, but Virtus.pro aren't going to go down lightly.
Oh, that would have been fun if Drali got the second touch there instead of Vatira coming in. He's be wary here. Karmine Corp, because one dunk could get it back to their own half, but not when Atto shoots as cleanly as he has this series.
I feel so bad for Catalysm in this moment. Look, he manages to get the touch, and it's crazy. He just couldn't get wheeled to the ground. I think it's consistent. I mean, like you talked about, we all talked about, the one thing that is so fun about KC is they will play everybody with the same level of respect. And you got to commend them on that. But shout out Virtus.pro. You tried. Unfortunately, you did not conquer. But this isn't the end of the road for them. This was an upper bracket.
For all of this slowness, we are able to go straight into the lobby now. Wildcard taking on the Kings of South America in Furia. We have both gone for Furia. Chad has gone for Furia. But we have seen already at this World that is not always the team that ends up with.
Might come down to who can figure out quick enough. That's well, GK Esports down by 1 against the Ultimates. It's a question of which Ultimates are we going to get at this tournament as we go backboard. Jan's not going to miss that one.
It's a lovely setup from Drufo as well. Just keeps the ball in play, straight to the backboard, and Jan is instantly upping. Torsos is actually blocked by feet.
Lost in full for it though, just played the ball. Banana head. He's not going to have any passing options. In comes Fever, lays it off. Torsos fakes the first one. Can they find a way past the goalkeeper? Drop down to Fever!
It was beautifully choreographed, and Wildcard get an equaliser, a fake to start it. On the right wall, you then see Lost having to dive in.
You'd say they'd have an advantage of that typically, but didn't choose to press it. Torsos off the wall. Straight down the middle. Oh, it's off the backboard. Who can be first to it? Banana Head, infield, to Torsos!
Ah! They've done it! At the death of game 1, you see B-Head posture perfectly for a pass without it touching the ground. Straight
At the
back
start
up.
of the last game. And then they got weird with it. Can they stay that way?
That's what I always say about them too. They're such a weird team. And they do play peculiarly.
That's better!
And that's it though. Again, look, right, it's beautiful Zen touch. Over the top, then underneath another one. Who's waiting and lurking? Fever.
I was not expecting that one.
No, me either. GK managing to get to the grand finals of the previous LAN over at EWC. And now they're going down 2-0 against Ultimates. And in this game, Wildcard take their second and have Furia go down 2-0 against them.
I'm loving the idea that if this stays the way it is, the H-Stream Kaz is going to have the exact same reactions we just had when this was a little harsh. But hey, we'll go for it. Torsos over off the wall. Yeah, and trying to chase him down. That's a lot better. Making it awkward, but Torsos just scuppers away. Oh, it's a horrible miscommunication.
It's the full court dribble from the pensioner. Gets it from his backboard, catch onto his broom, insta flick. Lost thought it was his in the first minute.
What on earth?
Shogun, they saved it.
I mean, they're not saving the tournament if this keeps up. Drafinho, doink, it's on target. Surely it's in. Lost confirms it, not letting Fever to get rid of it.
Got a really good while for this momentum to switch. Great doink from Drafinho. You love to see it, and that's where Lost just dived in.
Possession. Wildcard defends so weirdly. They never have anyone on the goal line. They're trying to stay as active and mobile as possible. And it results in situations like this where they have to get their last second.
Yeah. It's a lovely 50 in the end, though. To get this from Lost out of Torsos' blind spot, who I'm sure thought, I've got to clear. Now they're clear by 1. Lost for that double. A save from B-Head keeps Wildcard just about in it. But we've not seen them be able to take any goals. But the 1, the 2, sink it for 3. That is OCE.
That's incredible. That is an unbelievable pass from Torsos. Oh, that's another miss. Play backboard. No, Banana Head tried to just go straight for net. Got a bit greedy, but the play is still on. Banana Head off the post. They're so dangerously close for Banana Head. OCE have beat South America.
Can Oceania finally break through the glass ceiling? It's been so long since one of their teams has made it to the promised land. Now they got a shot here to skip past Friday, advance directly to Saturday, collect $200 and many more after that. It is Wildcard and Dignitas about to kick it off. Looking for his 100th for the career after, again, a brilliant series against Rocky Sports earlier. Oh, Banana Head with the bump on Stizzy, and he'll score it on the other side.
You talk about the bump to set it up. So well done. Fever, though, off to the side, leaves it for Torsos. Banana with him with the bump. And I don't even know if he needed to touch that.
Going up against these fantastic engine noises.
Okay. Let's see if Wildcard have a bit more in store. Banana Head with the double. Banana Head! Oh! Right on the head top.
Banana Head MVP. Double tap, bang, bang. That one would have...
Especially considering how close the last game ended. You go into this one, you make a statement early. Oh, they might get another one here.
Yeah, Fever's ahead. Got it off the back wall. Banana Head's there, and he blocked it. Top right again. Do you believe in miracles?
They're on a roll, Stacks. That was efficient and effective. Does Banana Head, very patient. His positioning has been really solid so far. As Jack goes high from the sky, no double found. Shot from Sizzy, but it's right down the middle. Wait, no, they can't save it. It's in.
I mean, after this bounced right onto them, you thought, okay, they've got it all lined up. I thought Sizzy was
right
going to let it fly. And Torsos and Fever just coming up on a minute remaining. Apparently Jack, full head of steam, full tank of boost. Here he goes. He's got Jorius to the left. And a stop from Banana Head. That goes off the corner of the frame. Jorius ties the game. Dignitas Dignitas won't be denied.
So much pressure here. I mean, look at this banana head with a touch. Fever has to dodge a demo, then watch the shot. Now he's trying to recover. Stizzy bumps him, and then Jorius puts a shot. Blue half possession on that blue half.
I love seeing them play with a lot more control, though, on the defensive end, not just booming the ball downfield and giving possession away. We're seeing plenty of that. Oh, Jorius let it go. Torsauce there, and Father Time remains undefeated.
Look at this from Fever, though. Great touch, chain dash off the wall. Jorius makes a mistake, and he gets a perfect touch. He's trying to score, but Dignitas unable to score so far. That's a great redirect from apparently Jack, but not enough here as Wildcard take control. And you see Fever climbing up the ladder, pass one, bump two, but then head pass three. Oh, Wildcard, show me something beautiful, baby.
This is unbelievable. What a play from Fever. Banana heads there.
Oh, great challenge. This was a light touch from Stizzy. Jack with the follow-up, but Torsauce is able to get there again. And now Jorius has to jump in and get there first. No, he loses that one as it floats. And
Fever bang bang! What is this out of Fever? The mid-air collision, and he uses all
lower bracket. Final 15 seconds. They need one here. Stizzy with the pop-up. Where's Jack? He's in the air, but he's beaten by Banana Head. Torsauce downfield. You might as well call it. Wildcard up by 3 with 4 seconds left.
Oceania can finally rejoice. Season long. But OCE's ace in the hole has come up huge and trumped Dignitas on their way to glory on the weekend.
Wild card.
Let's win the Rocket League, folks. Let's get into the game here and let the teams settle it out there on the pitch. North America versus Europe just had 2 of those battles, and they were crazy. Let's have another one, folks. The Blue Wall, the big dogs in the house on the pitch once again, taking on the Rallying Ultimates. The Rocket League World Championship continues. Leon France.
Gets slowed down here in the corner. Chronic, big 50 on it. Drawley takes possession back almost immediately. You can see Chronic waiting, and still Carmine Corp push forward.
Oh, it's a great demo, and LJ! Well, I don't know where he's come in from, but he's not there in time.
You felt it building through off the side.
Oh, LJ, why? He's got no need to do that.
It just feels a little bit closer to about 3 goals that you need right now. KC's defense has been insane. Chronic trying to find a gap. KC's pressure, though, just completely crumbles the defense. They baited them just enough. And to take that last challenge on them gives them the security they need in these last 40 seconds.
Yeah, I thought he was sort of the other one for a while, but that Team Liquid squad, Drawley didn't believe in the whiff.
I mean, there definitely was a moment, but
Atto does. Atto does.
But Tira does.
Yeah, guess what, Ultimates? Drawley respects you. That does not apply to all of these players. Atto happy to just loiter, drop.
People today, I feel bad for the amount of times they got to hear the ding. And you just run it back. Hope for the best. Here comes LJ in the ceiling. Air dribble all the way down. Can he carry it in? No, but Chronic's got the follow. Ultimates are tied.
I want to go on Atto watch, though, for all of this. So we've got side flip. He's nowhere near that one. He's very much left Drawley out to dry on that play, but first killer. He's taking all of them. Who's the next one up? It's there for so long. But the Ultimates just didn't think he could get that far.
You had so much time if you were the Ultimates. There just wasn't a commit, but there was now. Chronic to step up. It was just a rare tiny miss there from Atto, and FK saw the opportunity to make the pass. Ultimates already coming back. You see Vatira playing it a little slow. They do respect the carry from Chronic, although not quite aware that he's on low boost. LJ dead balls at first killer. Full commit as third man to push that one on in.
So look at this one more time. Vatira thought he had it. Went back in for a second challenge, and Vatira just needed to bail out of the play.
The one that's a little bit quieter in terms of what we see out on the field from him, but when he has stepped up, and him and FK have their little moments, they are disgusting. But on the flip side, Carmine Corp, these setups with Drawley, anything where he is involved, touches and turns to gold.
That's so good. Lovely little tap out. This is what KC do better than everyone else in the world right now. Time, but Atto's going to reach him. Not quite in time. Vatira off the wall. wins the challenge this time. Has got the follow from Drali. Demo, who's the next one up? Atto, open net!
2 forward, all 3 upfield. The double on the Demo. They sent everybody out of our way.
Overtime, and it's a big one. First killer on possession. Batira has to avoid Chronic, and he can't get near the ball. The Ultimates survive the late scare. 1 each in the series.
Chronic just completely threw himself at Batira.
Had all of the ball at the start of this game, and that's going to be their best chance in a while, but the angle's pretty horrid.
You definitely also said it the best. I wanted to go back to that. I talk about this a lot of the time. Ultimates, when they're disconnected, anybody can stomp them, but when they do this, when they work together and they spot, you look at that, you see First Killer trying to go for the Demo, it opens up enough space.
The next one up, Chronic off the wall, looking for the side wall. Doesn't quite get it, but this has been all Ultimates despite their 1-goal leads. Looking to try and create more. LJ off the Demo. Chronic just trying to squeeze the way through. First Killer makes it 2-0. And there's another result that's about to get confirmed on your screen. I want to wait to see the upper bracket. They can go even further. Backboard. I'm going to try and get back to this one now. Try. But that's historic right there as we get the Demo, and the Ultimates are not beating KC, they're smashing them.
First Killer over to LJ, and look at it, the bump Demo takes him out off the field.
Number 4, KC, have they got any answer to a phenomenal playing Ultimates?
Let's see what they bring out here. A Tau from the ground, straight to Batira. Posting in, I've seen enough.
Yep, that's a good answer. When things don't work, Operation hit the ball very hard. It still works. Work back and see. Off the wall. LJ. Infield to Chronic. Fakes out the first. Realized they weren't going to get to it, but Tira has to cover. And here comes First Killer. Oh, it's on the crossbar. LJ will not miss it a second time. The Ultimates have got Casey on skates.
This is the timing that we were talking about. If the Ultimates play their cards right, you can find your way around. Just a little bit though, everybody headed on the same rotation there. Got a little bit awkward. LJ was back in time. First Killer to try and finish the job here. Chronic's already up. Got to take the shot straight into the nose of Drale, but follow up is through. That third man from the Ultimates has not let this team down.
And it's these non-shots that the Ultimates are going for. Realizing it's every chance. Tries to find the angle. I love that again. LJ's faking them out so often. Back into the mid. Should be down again for Atto. Scudio's to be able to just cross them up, and Atto turns them into a pretzel.
Like you said, it is this big juke out there in the corner. Chronic immediately recognized as soon as First Killer didn't win that entire battle. Ultimates on.
So, overtime with upper bracket qualification on the line for the Ultimates. Start off with First Killer off the wall, wants the 50, can't quite find it. Chronic from the side where they have any passing options. First Killer on time to Chronic!
You thought he was quiet? Absolutely not!